Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing my entire Chanel lipstick collection, 26 lipsticks total. I'm going to swatch them on my arm, apply them to the lips, and I'm going to pick out a couple favorites in a few different categories, which I hope will be helpful to anybody who's maybe new to Chanel makeup or looking to add lipsticks to their collection. But if it's your first time here, welcome. I'm so happy to have you. This is our Pink Sparkly Bubble on YouTube, where we talk about luxury, beauty, fragrance, fashion, everything glam. If that sounds good to you, join our community by subscribing and don't forget to hit the notification bell. This is my current Chanel lipstick collection. Instead of categorizing them by shade, I've separated them by formula because I truly believe that is the best and easiest way to find the perfect lipstick. So I want to begin by talking about what is my personal favorite lipstick formula from Chanel, and probably just my favorite lipstick formula in general. This is the Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue. I have 8 of these lipsticks, more than any other formula, and the reason why I love them so much is because they are incredibly long wearing, but they are comfortable. I know I've raved about these lipsticks so much on my channel, so they retail for $38, and as you can see, they are double-sided. So first you apply the liquid lipstick side. You can do 1 coat or 2 coats if you want it to last more than 24 hours. And give it a minute, it starts to dry down and it feels sort of velvety. It'll start to get a little bit tacky, and that's when you apply the gloss on the other side. You cannot skip the gloss. Even if you don't like glossy lips, the gloss is what makes it really comfortable and sets the color in place. So I've tried these lipsticks with other glosses and they don't last quite as long, and they also don't stay quite as comfortable. So whatever you do, don't skip the gloss. If you find that your lips are feeling a little bit dry after a few hours, you can always reapply the gloss. These lipsticks are great for brides, for special occasions, and they're really ideal right now because they're transfer resistant. So if you kiss somebody, the lipstick isn't going to get all over them, and if you throw a mask on for a few hours and then take it off, your lipstick will not budge underneath. I have heard from a very small amount of people who say they don't like this formula, and usually the only complaint is that they're drying. So I think if you have really dry lips, you might need to treat them beforehand. If your lips aren't exceptionally dry, I think you will love this formula. And once people discover these lipsticks, it's hard to turn back. It's hard to justify purchasing other lipsticks that you know aren't going to last as long as these. To make things really easy today, all of the swatches will be numbered and they'll correspond to the same number down below in the description box. So the first shade I have here is Chic Beige. Next I have Timeless Beige, Intense Caramel, Endless Pink. This is the shade that I'm wearing right now. Light Mauve, Intense Rosewood, Burning Red, and Passionate Red. This is what they look like swatched on the arm, and this is what they look like on the lips. Next, in my collection, I have a lot of these Rouge Allure holiday lipsticks. I have 6 of them total. These come in the gorgeous limited edition gold outlined packaging. They're a bit pricier, so these retail for $45 instead of the typical $38. I picked up 3 shades from last year and then 3 shades this year. Even though they are limited edition, I believe all of these shades are still available on Chanel.com. What's great about these is that they feel really creamy and nourishing on the lips. Of all of the bullet lipsticks from Chanel, these do last the longest. It's not going to last as long as the double-sided or any of the liquid lipsticks, but for the bullet lipsticks, they do last. They tend to stain the lips, but also the color is really opaque, so you're going to get the most vibrant color payoff with the Rouge Allure formula. The shades in my collection are 107 or Beige, 827 Rouge Magnifique, this is from last year. 127 Rouge d'Or. 837 Rouge Spectaculaire. 847 Rouge Majestueux. 117 Or Curve. This is what they look like swatched. This is what they look like on the lips. I don't have any regular Rouge Allure lipsticks at the moment, which is kind of surprising because there are some classic shades, but I guess I did have to declutter several older shades a couple months ago, so that's what happens when you save your lipsticks instead of wearing them. But this next category I've combined two. This is the Rouge Allure Ink Metallic, and I also have a couple Rouge Allure Ink Fusion. These are the liquid lipsticks from Chanel. These are great. They retail for $38, and I want to say this is one of the only matte lipsticks that I can stand to wear because they do have a matte finish, but it's not really intense. You almost can't even feel it on your lips because the formula is very thin. If you accidentally apply too much, you might find that they start to feel really dry within a couple of hours. So I would recommend go in with a really light coat, build it up if you have to, but the color is very intense, so you shouldn't need to apply more. It's just that it's so thin and it feels like you're wearing nothing. Sometimes you think, oh, you need to go in with more when you actually don't. The metallics are really beautiful. They make great lipstick toppers, or you can wear them alone because it's a very subtle metallic finish. They're not going to give you a chrome metallic lip. It's not glittery or uncomfortable. The beige I probably wouldn't wear alone. This I like to wear on top of something else, but the red could absolutely be worn by itself and it's beautiful. These are also really long wearing. Not quite as long wearing as the double-sided lipstick, but a lot more long wearing than a bullet lipstick. In my collection I have 202 metallic beige, 806 pink brown, 208 metallic red, 822 deep pink, and 836 Idyllique. This is what they look like swatched on the arm. This is what they look like on the lips. I currently have two Rouge Coco Flash lipsticks. These replaced Rouge Coco Shine a couple years ago. I do have a video where I swatched all of these shades. I will link it down below in case you'd like to check it out. I think they probably have updated shades now, but most of them are still there. These also retail for $38. So this lipstick formula is more hydrating. It goes on very thin, more like a lip balm. They're very sheer, so they're not as long wearing as a traditional bullet lipstick. Some of the more intense shades, the deeper shades, do stain the lip, but you're not going to feel this lipstick on your lips like you will with other lipstick formulas. Some people love that. Some people don't like that at all. So it's really up to you. If you like a thick, nourishing, creamy lipstick, these are going to be your worst nightmare. But if you like something that's a little bit softer, easier, you just kind of throw it on and go, you might really love these. So the two shades I have 132 Flushed. This was part of the fall collection this year, I believe, and 146 Dazzle. Personally, I prefer a long wear lipstick or a thick, creamy, really nourishing lipstick, something that really hugs the lips. So I don't get a ton of wear out of those Rouge Coco Flashes, but I do love the shades, and every time I wear them, I kind of think, oh wow, I really like this. I should wear this more often. So I should probably just go ahead and throw them in my purse. That way I would wear them. I also have two of the crayon lipsticks, the Le Rouge Crayon de Couleur I also have the Rouge Crayon de Couleur Matte. The matte is of course matte, and the original is a basic creamy lipstick, and there's not much different about these formulas except for the fact that they come in this crayon form and they twist up and twist down. They're more opaque than the Rouge Coco Flash, but I think they last about the same as the Rouge Coco or the Rouge Allure. They are supposed to be long-wearing lipsticks, but they're not any more long-wearing than Rouge Allure. I'll just go ahead and say that. So the shades I have are number 27 Bois Rose. This is Le Rouge Crayon de Couleur, the creamy finish. I want to say this was limited edition from spring of this year. It's no longer available, or at least it wasn't the last time I checked, but there are several shades that are very similar that are still available. And then I have 257 Discretion in Le Rouge Crayon de Couleur Matte. They're both pinky nudes, great for every day. The main difference between the two is the finish. Before I move on to the limited edition packaging, I have one Rouge Coco lipstick, 402 Adrian. This was my favorite nude for such a long time. I think before I discovered the Le Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue lipsticks, I used to swear by this lipstick shade. And this one is so old. I am committed to finishing it though. The Chanel is gone, so I'm probably closer than I think. I just don't want it to go to waste. It's very beautiful. The Rouge Coco lipsticks are really nice, but there's nothing that really sets them apart. They're not as long-wearing as the Rouge Allure, they're not as hydrating as Rouge Coco Flash, and they're not as opaque or intense in color. They do have some classic shades though. Mademoiselle, Gabrielle, Arthur, Adrian is one of the classics. You just have to make sure that you don't mind reapplying your lipstick, which I usually don't, but now I've been spoiled with the Le Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue, so as much as I love Rouge Coco, there's only one left in my collection because I don't go out of my way to buy these anymore. And then the last two lipsticks in my collection are these limited edition red lacquered packaging lipsticks. This is number 1, and this is number 8. The first time they launched, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. The following year, they came out with number 5, along with the Chanel number 5 fragrance bottle that was red. And then this number 8 came out kind of randomly one summer, and I decided to pick it up because it was supposed to have a little sparkle to it. I don't think it has very much sparkle. People told me in that video that they could see the sparkle, so you guys probably have better eyes than I do. They're both red lipsticks. I love this red lacquered packaging. I'm not sure if these shades are available, but I do remember seeing some shade that is available on the website. I save them. I don't wear them that often because there's just something really special about them. I don't know. I don't mind the fact that I don't use them. I'm just happy to have them. If you don't have any of the red lipsticks, I would check them out before they disappear for good. This is what they look like swatched. This is what they look like on the lips. Now that you've had the chance to see what everything looks like swatched, I picked out a couple of my favorites. So my favorite nude lipstick, the lipstick that I wear the most, currently it's Timeless Beige. I know I've talked about this in probably the last few favorites videos. You've seen it a ton on my channel. I just can't put it down. It is the perfect nude. It's not too pink. It's more of a neutral brownie nude, which I'm not really used to, but it's also not too deep. So I just find that it goes with everything. I like to keep it in my purse. I always use this. If I had to choose my favorite red of this collection, my true favorite is the number 1 that came in the red lacquer packaging. I don't think this is still available. So instead, I'm going to go with 836 Idyllique. This is the Rouge Allure Infusion. It's a pretty deep red, but I love it. I think it is just so beautiful. I feel like my most glamorous self whenever I'm wearing this red lipstick. It's almost a blue-based blood red, really intense. It would be perfect for holidays. And if I had to choose my favorite pink lipstick, it would be the Rouge Coco Flash 132 Flushed. I love this shade. It is so pretty. It's a very pale pink, almost a nudie pink because it is more sheer, but it's hydrating. It just looks really flattering. This one surprised me. I thought I was going to skip this lipstick when it launched for fall, and it was one of my favorite pieces from the collection, so I love that one. If I had to choose my favorite holiday lipstick from this year, it's 107 or Beige, which is kind of a boring choice because it's the nude. But I think if you purchase this lipstick, you will absolutely get use out of it. I picked up 3 of the holiday lipsticks last year. I'm happy I have them, but I just don't get that much use out of them. I would rather invest money in things that I will actually wear and enjoy. I've already gotten so much use out of this lipstick, and because it's not red, when the holidays come and go, as they will, I can keep wearing it. It has a little hint of gold shimmer, but it's very soft and subtle. I think it's really fun. It's a little bit deeper than a typical pinky nude lip, so it is kind of different, and the packaging is beautiful. I told you my favorite formula is the Rouge Duo Ultra Tenue. My least favorite formula is Rouge Crayon de Couleur Matte. The regular version is fine. The matte version is okay. It's not bad. It's still a great Chanel lipstick. I just don't grab this that often. There's just something about it on the inside of the lips. It doesn't always wear really well. Because I've had issues with it, I just don't grab it. It's not consistent enough for me. So instead of this, if you do like a matte finish, I would go with the Rouge Allure Ink Fusion if you don't mind a liquid lipstick. And then if it has to be a tube, I would go with the Rouge Allure Velvet or even the Rouge Allure Velvet Extreme, which is extremely matte looking, but it doesn't feel super matte. You don't have a huge variety of shades though, that's the one thing. And that completes today's video. You've seen my entire Chanel lipstick collection. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it and you found it helpful to see everything swatched. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me your comments, questions down below. As always, I will be linking everything mentioned, everything on my face down in the description box for your convenience. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.